Herb with BBQcritic.com with Ed Hartman, who participates in BBQcritic.com quite often in judging and writing. And how'd it go for you today here at Frostbuster, Ed?
I think we had a real good time. Cooks seem to really enjoy the feedback. I know the judges like actually getting nose to nose with the cooks and get to explain what you thought of their turn-ins, and I think it's a good exchange back and forth.
So did you change any minds as far as what the cooks thought of your scores, or did they change any of your minds?
Well, I think the cooks know that what they're turning in. I mean, we had a pretty not the best rib, and the cooks knew before they ever got up here that the ribs weren't up to par, so they were accepted the scores that we all gave them, and I don't think there were any huge disagreements between the cooks and the judges of what the scores should have been. If there was a little disagreement, then we actually picked it apart and told them why we gave them the score we did, and they seemed to accept it.
Now you got a turn-in where a couple ribs were connected to each other?
Right. One of the rib samples we turned in, there's two that when I lifted mine up, two came out. It happens from time to time. The cooks need to be pretty aware of that. But for the thank goodness that they had more than 6 ribs in the box, because it wouldn't have caused a drop down in score for them.
Well, that's good. So do you think you'll be back here again next year? You were here the year before, I believe.
I think more than likely I will. I think of the 4 years I've been here, 3, I think it's something that's very worthwhile. I think it's run very well. I think a lot of the judges are more of the experienced judges at this point. It'd be good to have some younger judges fall into this. I think it's very good practice for the judges as well as the cooks. And from what I've heard, the cooks are very appreciative of the effort, and it's a good time.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you again next year then.
Good. Thank you.
You bet.